Archangel Michael says, "It's an emergency. A heartbreaking news is coming to your home. The one who hurt you is. Open it quickly. My beloved child, please stop everything for a moment. I need your full heart right now. I know things are busy and that your mind has been heavy, but what I'm about to say is no longer something you can ignore. This needs to be done right away. Someone caused you a lot of pain, and now something is coming straight to your house. It will break the silence that's been there like a shadow on your door. This is Archangel Michael. I don't talk unless the divine itself tells me to. And today I was sent to tell you the truth. This message isn't like the rest. There is mercy in this divine warning. Something bad is about to happen. This time it won't be hidden by words or silence. It'll come to your door. The person who made your eyes cry when they were supposed to keep them safe. That person who didn't show up when you needed them most. The person who lied and never admitted it. Yes, that person is about to be found out. And your heart needs to be ready, sweet child. I understand that this is hard to hear. I can feel your chest getting tighter. You want to know what, when, and who will do next. I'm not trying to scare you, though. I'm here to get you ready. Not only is the news that's coming painful, it's also a blessing in disguise. It's about to come to light. What has been hidden? A letter of love. Take a moment to think before we go any further. You're not dreaming if you feel this way in your soul or if your heart beat faster as you read this. Sign up now. Yes, do it now, because I won't be sending the next message again. Who listens and who scrolls past is being watched by heaven. Shining star, your confirmation is important. Sign up to let the angels know I'm listening. Let's move on now. Someone who hurt you once thought you would never get better. They thought you would stay broken. They were sure that your story would end when they weren't there. But God had something else in mind. Heaven watched over you. I saw every tear you shed. I wrote down every night when you whispered why into the dark. Now, though, something has changed. A message, a letter, a knock, or even a fight. It's on its way. It will tell you the truth about the betrayal, what was kept from you, and what was done behind your back while you were too in love to question it. Also, guess what? They are beginning to panic about the person who did it. They know it's not safe to tell the truth anymore. They can feel the spiritual alarms going off. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. I need you to do something right now, as heaven starts to move for you to help. Please write down this moment. You need to claim it. I want you to type just one word in the comments below. Amen. Not as a formality, but as a declaration, as your divine signature that says, I am ready to receive the truth. I am ready to be free. When you type that word, you're not just leaving a comment. You're in line with heaven. Your voice is now in sync with the angels who are already working for you. Type Amen right now to let heaven know you're paying attention. They're scared because they know the something they heard is no longer in the dark. Archangel Michael has already been sent. They've been on my watch. I can tell they feel guilty by how quiet they are, how they stay away from your name, how they check in on you behind your back to see if you're okay without them. The way they talk about regret around other people but not with you. They no longer have a choice, though. They are going to be found out by something bigger than them. It really broke my heart because things didn't have to be this way. They were given chances. Heaven pushed them to do the right thing through dreams, warnings, and nudges. But they didn't care. They can't hide anymore. Dear child, this isn't just about sadness. Closure is what it is. It has to do with finally getting why that part of the story hurt so much. You are being set free from the invisible chains that are still around your heart when you think about the past. God is getting you ready to let go, not to fall apart. No matter if it's a letter, a call, a person, or even a spiritual sign, what's coming to your house is meant to open the last door and let you go. For clarity, you've been asking God. That's the answer. Not the way you thought it would, but the way you needed it to be. There's more to the person who hurt you than just guilt. They have to deal with the results. And the truth is that they are running faster as they try to get away from what's coming. It's possible to feel angry, confused, or sad. All right, let's do something quick and spiritually important before we go any further. Immediately press the like button with your finger. That easy thing you did? You can't just press a button. When you like this video, you signal heaven, I am open, I am ready, I am receiving. This starts a flow of God's favor in your life. You're letting the universe know that you agree with this truth. This moment is important to you because it marks the start of a change for you. Okay, go ahead. Let heaven know you're prepared for your breakthrough by pressing like. Let it go through you like a storm, because there is truth after the storm and peace after the truth. Now though, I need you to do something very holy. Do not close your heart again. Do not lock the door out of fear. For this truth will come to you when your heart is open, your eyes are clear, and your spirit is strong in faith. Things are going to change in your life. You did hear me. It's going to change. Now, not next month or next year. You were led to this message at this very moment for a reason. So why does your soul feel good right now? The angels are around you, and God is speaking. You're not by yourself. You were never that. We were there for you even when you broke down at night, and no one knew. Even when you screamed, I'm done, into your pillow, heaven heard you. And because heaven heard you and never left you, I need you to do something that keeps this divine connection strong. Right now, sign up for this channel. You're not just following a channel when you click the subscribe button. You are now in prophetic alignment with the messages that heaven is sending out. You're telling God, I'm getting ready to receive everything you have for me. Every subscriber can be seen in heaven. The angels keep track of every subscription. Do it now. Sign up, so that your name will be added to the list of people who are ready to receive divine truth. That's why this message was sent. You deserve peace. You should get answers. You should get justice. And, child, you deserve love that stays with you even when things get tough. The person who hurt you could be coming back. Not because they love you, but because they can't hide what they did. They're scared of being caught now. Don't let their fear throw you off, though. Follow the truth. Protect yourself with Archangel Michael, and let your faith get you through this last battle. Your soul will sigh with relief when you say, I understand now. It's not over yet. This is the start. The pain that is coming to your home is proof that heaven never forgot about you, and that you were never really broken. Just getting ready. Now take a deep breath, stay alert, and wait. Things will happen faster than you think. Now, as your spirit leans in closer and your heart starts to feel more stable, let me tell you what I see coming your way. Yes, I understand it well. Not a package of paper with the truth inside, but divine timing. You could hear a voice you thought you'd never hear again, or get a message that makes you stop what you're doing. It could be an old number that's making your phone light up. It could be a familiar name whispered by someone you don't expect. Know this, though, no matter what comes, it has a plan. You couldn't picture the pain. The silence wasn't as bad as you said it was. You didn't show too much emotion. You had every right to feel the way you did. And now, heaven is on your side. These feelings, thoughts, and actions are being directed at the person who hurt you. It's pulling them to a place where they have to face what they did, because the truth always shows up. And now, child, it's knocking, not to hurt you more, but to give you a clean heart and a straight path. Fear not the impending heartbreak. I know that sounds impossible, but as soon as you stop feeling fear, your power will return. The power that you slowly lost because you were confused, had to wait, and wondered if you were ever enough. Allow me to say this. You weren't just enough. They couldn't handle you. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Now your power starts to come back. You are no longer a victim at this point. You are now a winner. I want you to make a declaration to seal this moment. I reclaim my power. Say it like you mean it in the comments section, because your freedom does depend on it. Write it like it does. There's more going on than just a video when you type those words. You're making a line in the sand. You're telling the enemy, the past, and the pain, "You will not hold me anymore." Go ahead and do it. Press "I reclaim my power" to start the shift. That's why they ran. That's why they lied. That's why they hid. Because someone will hurt your soul if they can see its light and know they can't match it. One thing they forgot, though: God doesn't leave his child lost for long. It only lasts long enough for them to have a chance to change their minds. He moves when they don't. That's what's going on right now. God is doing something. The truth is the same way. To cut ties that are no longer in alignment with your soul's purpose, Archangel Michael has his sword drawn, not to hurt you. Because you're no longer hurt by betrayal. You're no longer a child. You're no longer willing to wait for someone to be nice to you. Someone in heaven has been very close to you, my child. A soul that once had a deep love for you. It could be a parent, a grandparent, a friend, or someone who died loving you. They've been talking to you in your dreams, sending you signs that you might have missed, and repeating numbers, radio songs, and sudden ideas that didn't make sense until now. As I say this, they are with me, and helping you get ready for the heartbreak that's coming. It's not punishment. Now it's release. This is divine exposure. You're not the same person you were before you got hurt. You're not as weak as you used to be. You don't have no power. In fact, one of the most powerful times of your life is about to begin. But God can't bless something that is full of lies. He's making things clear. It's also true that sometimes the truth strikes you hard. The person you love can hurt you the most at times, and sometimes they don't say sorry. God does it through truth and justice. Soon you'll hear something. Please remember this message when you do. It was never about getting even. It had to do with alignment. God is putting your life in order. He will also take away anything or anyone that can't go with you into the next chapter. I know you already feel the change no matter how much you love them. You know that strange feeling in your stomach? That breath you didn't know you were holding back. You feel that feeling rising in your chest. Raise it up. Allow it to pass through you. Get ready for what's coming next, because I promise it won't be a collapse. This is a correction, and after corrections there is always clarity. Then there are new beginnings after clarity. Be careful, my child. This is not your punishment. This is protection for you. This is how your prophecy came true. At this point, you should know why things went the way they did. It was an answer that they were even quiet. Even lying to them played a part. A redirection, even in their rejection. God is now writing the last line of that chapter, but he's not lying to you about it. This is being done right in front of you, so you'll never doubt your worth again. So you never think that being loyal means putting up with disrespect. so you'll never again settle for less than the love he knows you deserve. I say this now with the whole of heaven behind me. Do not move. Hold your peace. When something is running away, don't chase it. Don't fight with other people about what they did. Do not wait outside the door. Open your hands and let the truth come in. The person who hurt you and thought they got away with it is about to face the justice of heaven. You are also going to rise. You'll be free soon. You'll be stronger. A new kind of love is going to come your way. One that doesn't need to be hidden, fixed, or in a lot of pain to be real. You'll laugh, smile, and love again. This time, though, with someone who deserves your soul. That's why this heartbreak has to happen, my child. To keep you from breaking. However, to finish your healing, gain your freedom, and clean your heart. Take a deep breath in. Do you really feel that? That lifting weights? That's me. Archangel Michael is in that position. I agree with you. When the truth comes, I'll watch your door. Anything that tries to hurt you again will have to deal with me. I'll whisper when I want to talk and yell when I want to leave. I will never leave your side, though, because your story doesn't end in sadness. It starts with truth, and you're almost there. So keep your heart open, even if it shakes. Pay close attention, my soul, because what I'm about to say is both a warning and a blessing. The person who hurt you thought that time would correct what they did. They thought that staying away would hide what they were up to. However, God sees past people's excuses, and no secret is ever truly safe. They and you can no longer hide this time of year. Child, you are being called into the light, and the light that shows what was done in the dark is not soft. But love is there. It's fair. Your next season of love, joy, and divine favor shouldn't be built on weak foundations. So this is a sign from heaven. It's based on truth. You should know the whole story. That piece is about to be given to you by God. You could cry. Okay, that's fine. Let each tear be a release of old stuff. Let your pain flow out like water draining from a cup that has been full for too long. Because God will fill it with peace when it's empty. He will give you something new and holy. This person used to play with your heart, but now time is playing with them. They believed they had more of it. They thought they could make you never understand again. But time isn't protecting them anymore. It's now your sword. Now is the time to help you. And it brings justice right to your door. A shocking thing is going to be said. Someone close to them might be telling the truth. Someone who knows the truth might have sent you the message. It could be their own voice, trying to explain something that can't be explained anymore. But don't let it make you doubt your worth, no matter what form it takes. Be aware of this even if they say they love you, and even if they come crying with grief in their eyes. Love that isn't based on truth is manipulation. God's child, you are no longer someone who can be controlled. You're bigger now. You said a prayer. You've sat there in the quiet and questioned heaven. Now the heavens are answering with something louder than you thought they would. The truth is that you can't choose to heal. There is no promise in your future for fleeting feelings. You are not meant to be stuck in a cycle of almost maybe and not quite. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you, is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. As heaven answers your prayers right now, I need you to answer back. You need to show heaven that you're not the same person who was broken before. You should write one word in the comments, Amen. But this time, make it mean more than that. Boldly write, I receive this truth. I accept this healing. I am done with the cycle. Be sure when you write it. Let your amen reach the throne of grace and be heard above all the other noise in the world. Type it now and really mean it. This hurt feelings are holy because it's the last time your soul will feel this way. You're not going to go back there. You won't have to learn this lesson again because God is taking the test for you. It's His job to finish what you couldn't do yourself. I, Archangel Michael, am watching over your home. You're feeling different as you read these words. Your guardian angels are still around you, helping you breathe and making room for your spirit. It's getting lighter in your chest, making you feel less confused, and the fear in your mind is going away. For there is more than just heartbreak on the way. The truth is what will free you. You shouldn't be anyone else's second choice. You shouldn't be loved behind your back. People shouldn't only remember you when they're lonely. Full, open, and loudly, you are meant to be chosen. The person who hurt you couldn't hold that much light. They know what they've lost now, though. That is what will be at your house. Not just a broken heart, but also the knowledge that someone is now seeing what they let go of, but it's too late. Child, don't hold on to what hurt you so that you can enjoy your blessings. Let this truth in. Let it clean up the area. Enjoy it and get ready for the happiness that's just around the corner. You are not losing anything to God. He's giving you something back. Someone out there will always know where you stand, giving you the strength, clarity, peace, and divine right to say, "This is not for me anymore." Someone isn't going to run when things get tough. Someone is praying for a heart like yours right now, and God will lead you to them. But this chapter has to end before you can meet them. It will soon. Get ready. Look. Pay attention. There's someone or something coming to your door. You will never be the same after you open it. The truth is going to come out. That person who hurt you can't stop. Just breathe, and the angels will carry it. Heaven is moving, and you, beloved, are rising. I want you to hear this clearly, beloved, as we get closer to the end of this message. This is the divine truth that you were chosen to receive. The person who hurt you is already aware of how bad what they did was. It's not because they became a better person all of a sudden, but because the spiritual protection over your life is making their soul restless. They used to be able to sleep well. They can't walk around freely because they can feel eyes on them. Not human eyes, but eyes from heaven. Every lie they told, every promise they broke, and every time they put you down has an echo in the spiritual realm. The sound of the echo is now thunder. That's why there's been something in the air. That's why strange memories have been coming back to me. That's why your dreams and feelings have been stronger than usual. Because the angels have been slowly getting your spirit ready for this moment, when the truth would come knocking and ask, "Are you ready to stop hurting? Are you ready to stop acting like everything was fine when it wasn't that you? Now is the time to accept that you deserve more." The message that's coming to your house, which could be a message, a voice, a face, or even just a knowing, is not a coincidence. It's a divine conclusion. The person who hurt you might still try to charm you. This time they may use the same old words, the same soft voice, and the same hurt eyes, but you won't fall for it, because you know what true love does. It doesn't leave you guessing, doesn't make you feel like you have to earn it, doesn't watch you suffer, and doesn't say anything. This isn't about getting even with them. It's about your redirection. Heaven didn't need to punish them. It just needed you to wake up, and you have. Finally, you may feel emotional after reading this. Let them cry if they need to. It's not because you're weak, but because your spirit is finally being washed clean. This is the start of emotional freedom. You've carried them in your heart for so long. You tried to forgive them even when they weren't sorry. You thought their silence was just confusion, not carelessness. But now God is showing you exactly what it was. Fear. Fear of your light. Fear of your worth. Fear of your destiny without them. But guess what? You're still standing. You're still becoming. And the story they left behind is being rewritten without them on the last page. You're not behind. You are not broken. You are blessed to be separated from what you didn't even realize was delaying you. So take this heartbreak that's coming and rise with it. Don't run from it. Don't numb it. Don't beg the pain to stop. Let it happen. Let the message come. Let the truth arrive. Let the confrontation, the confession, the exposure come, because after it leaves your doorstep, you'll be walking lighter, you'll be loving stronger, you'll be living free. And the one who hurt you, they will watch, they will feel, they will remember the moment they lost the one person who loved them beyond measure. Right now, as you feel this shift happening in your spirit, I want you to think of someone who needs to hear this message, someone who is still hurting, someone who is still waiting for their breakthrough. Share this video with them right now. When you share this prophetic word, you're not just passing along a video, you're activating the anointing in your own life. The Bible says it is more blessed to give than to receive. As you give this message away, the breakthrough you've been waiting for will accelerate in your own life. Share it now. Be the vessel that carries freedom to someone else. But you will heal, and you will no longer keep love that only bruises you. You will only accept love that builds you. My beloved, I, Archangel Michael, speak not just as a messenger, but as your divine guardian. And I say with all the power given to me from heaven, you are not alone in this. You are not meant to suffer forever. You are being delivered. Even now, a shift is already beginning. Hearts are being stirred. Conversations are being had behind closed doors. Eyes are being opened. Heaven is moving right now because of you. Conversations are happening behind closed doors because of this moment. And I want you to lock this in. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. When you subscribe, you're not just joining a community. You're activating God's prophetic promise over your life. You're saying, I am here for every word. I'm here for all the truths. I am here for every breakthrough. Don't miss another message. Sign up now and put yourself in the open window of heaven's blessing. And your name. Your name is on the lips of heaven. Let this heartbreak come. Let the story end. Let the truth ring out. Because when it does, you will enter a new season, not with fear, but with fire. This is not the end of your love story. This is the beginning of the chapter where you are loved back fully, openly, without delay, without damage, and without doubt. If someone knocks on your door or sends you a message, remember this. They don't have to apologize or come back for you to be at peace. All you have to do is say yes to God's plan for your life. Close your eyes and feel this moment. You're ready. The dove was your divine sign. Archangel Michael was sent to tell you what your soul already knew. It's time to let go, heal, and live in truth. Let it come, hurt, heal, and free you. Let your freedom come in with the truth. Now that you've heard it, felt the shaking of this divine warning wrapped in light, stay with me. Don't look away. This is more than just a message. It's a mirror. It's a prophecy. It's permission. Permission from heaven to finally let go of what has been holding your joy hostage. Because what's about to happen, this heartbreaking message that's coming to your home, will not destroy you. It will reveal you. It will reveal the parts of you that kept forgiving when you were the one bleeding. It will reveal how deeply you've been loving, even when you were left out in the cold. It will show you how much you were willing to carry secretly, patiently, and faithfully. But now there is no more waiting, no more silence, and no more keeping their secrets at the cost of your peace. Heaven has seen everything, including the tears you wiped away before anyone could see them, and the fake smiles you put on, so no one would question you. At night, you looked at your ceiling and thought about the past, wondering if it might have been your fault. But it wasn't. And now the truth. Yes, the whole truth is coming. The heartbreak will come dressed as news. It will come wrapped in the voice of someone you once trusted. It might shake you. It might feel like the floor is moving under your feet, but don't worry. That's just the chains breaking. You are being freed from the trauma, the lie, and the belief that you are only worthy when someone else says so. That doesn't change because someone betrayed you. They may have laughed when they left, or bragged when they walked away. They may have thought you'd break down and beg for help and lose your light. But you didn't. You held on, you grew, and you changed. Now, heaven is clearly recognizing your pain. This heartbreak is not meant to punish you. It's meant to confirm you. That you were never the problem, that you were never too much, that your love wasn't wasted, that it was pure, and that the person who handled it badly was to blame. They are about to learn what it's like to lose something that can't be replaced. Don't answer them with anger or rage, because your healing will be louder than any words you could say, and your peace will echo longer than any apology they could ever give. And your strong silence will be the most powerful sermon they'll ever hear. Heaven is calling you to a higher ground, a place where betrayal and manipulation can't reach and where you are safe. Finally, in the arms of truth, Archangel Michael has already placed his sword in the spirit, not to fight a war, but to cut the soul ties that have been holding you back, because you aren't meant to live in confusion. You're meant to walk in certainty. And child, that certainty is coming with this message. Prepare your emotions and heart, because once the truth comes in, it doesn't leave the same way it came in. It changes you. And this is the time of your transformation. They thought they finished the story, but they only wrote the first chapter. God is now writing the rest, and He is writing it for your good. So stand tall, not in ego but in peace, not in pride but in power. God is proving something through you right now. He's showing that betrayal, heartbreak, and silence can't stop a destiny, calling, or purpose. Your soul is ready to be freed. Don't close your eyes or numb this part. Walk through it, even if it hurts, because the other side of this heartbreak holds something you never expected but have always hoped for. Real love, true peace, deep joy, clear direction, an open heaven. But you have to let go of what hurt you and see this heartbreak as a holy message. You're done with survival and now you step into abundance. As I end this message, I, Archangel Michael, want to tell you one last truth. This heartbreak may feel like the end, but it's really an invitation into the next version of you, the one who isn't tied to past pain, the one who doesn't live in fear of what might have been, and the one who doesn't wait for other people to see how valuable they are. You are ready, beloved, covered, and protected. So let the heartbreak come. Let the truth come. Let the old burn away, because you, beloved, are about to rise from the ashes. Heaven and earth will both be able to see the glow. Now, as the air around you changes and your heart starts to open, like a flower touched by the first warm light of dawn, let this be your sacred confirmation. You were never meant to carry all this pain by yourself. It was heavy because your love was deep, but even deep love needs to be met. Even if they walked away without looking back or treated your heart like it didn't matter, it did and still does. And heaven saw it all. That's why Archangel Michael was sent to you with not only a message but also a healing activation. What's coming to your home will feel heavy at first, but only for a moment. The truth doesn't weigh you down. After this, you'll start to see signs inside yourself, not just in the sky, on your phone, or in your dreams. You'll feel stronger. You'll stop overthinking. You'll stop checking your phone for their name. You'll stop wondering if maybe you were the one who messed it up, because the message that's about to arrive will take away the doubt. It will confirm what your soul whispered to you in the quiet, that you were always honest, faithful, and real, and they weren't. You'll see them try to change the story. They'll blame timing, confusion, or someone else. Even though they will try to explain things, don't let them drown out God's voice. God isn't confused, and neither is your soul. Do you know what's next? Peace. Finally, real peace. Not the kind you fake for other people or have to convince yourself of. Comes when your heart knows it doesn't have to carry someone who chose to walk away. And even if they come back, beg, or say everything you once dreamed of hearing, you will know if it's real and if it's too late. You'll know whether to leave the door shut or open it. And that feeling of knowing, that calm clarity, God gave it to us. It's not about getting back at them. This is about gaining freedom because your beloved is rising. You are being taken out of cycles. Your plans are being protected from delays. You are getting ready for something bigger. People who are still acting small can't come with you. They had a chance. They had your trust. They got your heart. Everything was thrown into the fire, but you got up from it. When you rose, you were smarter, stronger, and more aware than ever before. Now, you're about to see a side of yourself that no one has seen before, not even the person who hurt you. After this breakup, you'll shine in a different way. You're going to speak stronger. It will make you love yourself more. When you see yourself in the mirror, you'll finally say, "I know who I am now." You'll really mean it. No more messing around. Don't play any more upset games. Don't wait for someone else to confirm what God has already told you. This is the last storm before the sun begins to light. Just before a new door opens, this one shuts. Let the news come when it does. Let the truth speak when it comes out. Let the pain in your heart come back when it does. Then let it go, because getting better doesn't mean you'll never feel pain again. When you're healed, you finally understand that pain doesn't own you. God is writing the next part of your story. He is also no longer writing with the ink of betrayal. It's written with such pure joy, freedom, and love that it doesn't hurt. It gets better. The person who hurt you will see you get better. They'll find out too late that heaven has always been on your side. Because you were never normal. The love they threw away was the love they'll never find again. Divine assignment led to you. Now, your peace, joy, and destiny are being changed by heaven, not to them, but to you. This broken heart is heaven's way of telling you it's over. You did well on the test. You've had enough. It's time to fly. Relax. Let some light in. Find love, real love. And never again mix up purpose and pain. Greater is your purpose. You are calling out louder. Now is finally your time. The person who hurt you will try to get in touch with you. When they do, though, you'll be in a different, higher place that they can't get to, because healing has raised you. You're not the same person you were before they left. You're not the same person they lied about you. You're not the same person they made you doubt yourself. You're a new person. You are a whole person. You are a free person. After you've taken one last deep breath, let the last part of this divine message sink in. Say their name out loud. Get rid of the pain. Get rid of the doubt. Since you're now in a different room, and truth is the only thing that can live there. Only divine love can sustain us, and only joy can. The breakup isn't the end. The gateway is there. Also, kid, the gate is now open. Now, as this truth fills your spirit with warmth, I want you to do something simple but holy. Put your hand over your heart. Feel it. That's not just life beating. That's a promise. Even though people left, that sound means that life is still going on and your purpose is still being fulfilled. That sound is the soul's voice that has been silenced many times. My beloved, you didn't just get through the heartbreak. It allowed you to be reborn. People did see the tears you shed. They put water on the ground below you. What is taking shape inside you now? It's the harvest. This strength, this stillness, this growing clarity. Every seed of pain you surrendered to God will produce a holy harvest. You are about to see what heaven has been growing while it has been quiet. The message that will break your heart. It's not here to make you pay. It's meant to push you, not more pain, but peace. Because sometimes peace doesn't come until all the lies finally fall apart. Sometimes peace comes after things break. Now, a holy event is taking place. You're not just getting better. You are being asked to become a better person. You are asked to let go of the part of you that waited, cried, and wondered if they'd ever understand what they lost. Now they do. They can already feel it. That's why they're antsy. That's why they keep listening to you to check your energy. That's why they think about you at strange times. Their pride still tries to keep them from seeing what their soul knows. You were the one. A safe space was provided by you. They had no idea how to hold on to your light, but that light isn't flickering anymore. It's really hot. Heaven has rekindled the fire within you, not to heat other people, but to keep yourself warm. This message, this heartbreak will come to you in the form of a confession, a shocking truth, or a divine revelation. Let it in, to keep you from giving up, not to break you, to remind you that even heartbreak can be a holy turning point when seen through God's eyes. You'll hurt for a moment, but you won't break. This time, not now that you know. Closure isn't always found in words, you know. In awakening, it comes. It comes when you stop blaming yourself for everything. When you don't need them to say anything else because you already know everything, it happens. From now on, you are your own closure. You can heal yourself. The next part will feel lighter too, because, my dear, you'll sleep differently after getting this message. You'll have different dreams, and you won't have to wonder who is still thinking about you as you walk through rooms. You'll be thinking about yourself. You alone, not them, not the past, not the pain. That was the moment that heaven had been waiting for. When you love having your own freedom, let the truth come out. Let the pain of heartbreak speak. Turn the pages, because this chapter is coming to an end. This was the chapter where you were hurt, confused, and waiting for someone to come back. One where you wake up every day and don't wish they'd come back. The kind where you thank God they left when you wake up, because they would not have met this version of yourself if they had stayed. This one says, I love myself too much to stay in a place where I'm not respected. I pick peace over being there. I'd rather heal than remember the past. I pick myself. Archangel Michael is there to help you through this transformation. He held a sword and looked behind him at a light. He whispers this truth into your soul every time your heart beats. You're now free. You are loved now. You are being held now. You're not going back. This broken heart is the last goodbye you never got to say. The truth that has been kept quiet is finally being told. You were promised divine closure, but you never got it until now. It might get there tonight. It might show up tomorrow. But it will show up. Don't be scared when it does. Do not shut the door. Don't run away from it. Don't move. Take a deep breath in and tell yourself, I am ready. I release them because I'm done carrying something that was never mine. I return to myself after I release the story, because what hurt you doesn't matter anymore. It's about what makes you feel better. And you, my beloved, are getting better quickly. So quickly, in fact, that you won't even recognize the person who begged people who were never meant to hold your heart for breadcrumbs. A new purpose is awakening as a result of the impending arrival of love. And this breakup was needed to make the way clear. You are not left alone. We haven't forgotten about you. You're not lost. You have been found. You are seen. You are being held. You have been chosen. Let the news come in. Let the sadness come in. Because when it's over, you'll be looking up at the clearest sky your soul has ever seen. I have one last task for you to do before you leave. Spread this message. Don't just keep it for yourself. Share it. Give it to someone you care about. Put it on your story. Place it where other people can find it. Because sharing this word from the prophet doesn't just heal other people. You're making your breakthrough bigger. Following your obedience, the anointing on this message will come. Heaven will give you even more in return as you give it away. Do it now. Send this video to other people. Help someone get out of their darkness by being a light. Watch how fast your freedom comes as you do this. I love you. I will pray for you. Archangel Michael is watching out for you. What's the truth? It's at your door already. Peace on you. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.